not the Chevy. To pour raw jet fuel into the exhaust and help him power up to over. And he's off. There's 100, 120, 152, 225, 275, 325, 330, 338, 338 miles per hour. How about that?
Yeah, you 2-1 flight cleared on. Hey, T1, okay. Okay, 11.4 way.
We call the rocket launch. Knife edge pass. As well as to create an airframe for it to fly it in. The development program proved successful, and the de Havilland Vampire made its first flight in September of 1943. It is the first production aircraft to the Royal Air Force. King Devil plane. Low and to the left. Look at this. This is history being relived at Oceana. Jerry spread out, reaching 3,000 feet. They will reach behind their hips, toss out a little leather ball about the size of a tennis ball. That will deploy a pilot chute, and then you will see the red and black canopies of the Black Daggers. Coming in behind those clouds, let's watch them as they now do their bombers! It is with great pride that I present to you the United States Army Special Operations Command Parachute Team, the Black Gaggers! Well, back again for 2018 is the unbelievable Dodge Charger SRT 6.2 liter supercharged Hemi Hellcat Charger with while clearing the gear and the flaps up, immediately followed by a half-Cuban engine. Ladies and gentlemen, the Super Hornet Dirty Roll. Absolutely, Rob. You can hear that jet up there. Watch now as Dutch and Sneaker is setting up for the flat pirouette. They'll demonstrate the Super Hornet's unique ability to operate at slow speeds and high angles of attack. As they approach show center, watch as they execute a max performance loop away from the crowd, and even at slow speeds, Dutch is able to rotate that nose 180 degrees. The proven design of the FA-18 Hornet proved to be just perfect for the development. Dutch will select max afterburner, set a 90-degree angle bank, and hold 7.5 Gs for 360 degrees of turn. At the end of the minimum radius turn, watch as Dutch sets a max performance pull into the vertical, followed by a negative 2G pushover to level flight. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the Super Hornet minimum radius turn. With a positive 7 to negative 2G range, that's a 9G range of forces being imposed on the body that would put most of us in a big nap. For the high-speed pass. During this maneuver, they'll approach show center at 200 feet and nearly Mach 1.0, or just over 750 miles per hour. You may notice the white vapor coming off the aircraft, indicating that it is close to the speed of sound. Dutch and Siegel, be careful not to exceed the speed of sound because the sonic boom could shatter the windows in the surrounding area. The ability to ingress at low altitude and high speeds allows the Super Hornets to avoid detection and preserve the element of surprise. Now, as they swing around, I know they're pulling some G's and they don't want to talk right now, but I think Sneaky Pete will call out some speeds for us so we'll be able to hear just how fast they're going. Sneaky Pete, it's all yours.
Hey, Ron, Riverview, 6.91. 93, not 5. 750 miles per hour.
Talk about it.
Hey, Rob, there's 20 Alpha.
20 degrees nose up. And how slow are you going? And how slow?
That's 115 knots now.
That's under 130 miles an hour.
There's 23 Alpha.
23 degrees nose up.
There's 105 knots.
That's less than 120 miles an hour. Like 115. Looks like you got 25 now. And Firewalkers International. It's an amazing group. To bring it to zero airspeed, it's hard to believe you can have it like that. When the selfie
I'm taking a picture of him right now. Everybody wave for the selfie. All right.
and those are your sponsors, and I'll tell them who they are. Among them being Softy Parachutes, Champion Aerospace, Hartzell Propeller, BNC Specialty Products, Spot with the Space Safer. We don't need the airlines to take over all the airspace. We need general aviation to set the... Let's see. He started way early.
Oh, he did? He's not a nice man.
Carefully check their engine instruments and give Captain Bernacchi a thumbs up indicating they're ready to go. With a signal from each of his wingmen, Captain Bernacchi will call for the selection of Afterburner, and the Blue Angel Diamond will initiate today's aerial demonstration.
Thanks, Mo. Clear for takeoff. Solo's ready to rock 'em, Sienna, boss. Boss, we're clear for takeoff. The wind is 0806. That's a headwind. Check your parking brake off. Check your trims in. Check your nozzle stern on. Maneuver.
Just before you will notice that the smoke is not visible while the engines are at Afterburner.
The smoke
comes on as Captain Bernacchi calls for the deselection of Afterburner. Pulling through the horizon, he'll roll the formation 180 degrees to the upright position, completing the half-Cuban 8. As the Diamond accelerates in the descent, they acquire the necessary airspeed for their next maneuver. The Diamond will experience up to 4 times the force of gravity as they complete this looping maneuver. Rolls. Gentlemen, the opposing 4-point hesitation rolls. Back into Blue Angel Diamond. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel vertical brake. Finishing with a dynamic separation maneuver.
So I
formation pulls to level, each pilot will perform an individual brake turn and exit the flight line in a separate direction. The Blue Angel barrel roll brake. And exit the flight line in a separate direction. Miles per hour. The fly-by-wire flight controls provide slow-speed handling that sets the Hornet apart in the air-to-air combat arena. Ladies and gentlemen, the Section High Alpha Pass. Final stages of the rendezvous, and will soon... In front of the crowd, the Delta is making its approach to the flight line. Approaching center point, the entire formation will separate in dramatic fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel Delta Breakout.